Good morning, children. Today we will study a lesson. The name of the chapter is My Childhood. As you can see, it is written by APJ Abdul Kalam, and this is an extract from his book Wings of Fire. Wings of Fire is his biography, and this chapter, My Childhood, talks about the childhood of APJ Abdul Kalam. We all know him. He was the great scientist as well as he was the president of India. So here in this chapter, APJ Abdul Kalam talks about his upbringing, his parents and siblings. He tells us about his friends and all those things that influenced his childhood. I was born into a middle-class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state. So here you can see the section. See, this is the section. Here you can see the section of the map of India. The state Tamil Nadu also you can see. This is the state Tamil Nadu. Okay, in this state Tamil Nadu, Rameshwaram is there. So it is at the extreme corner, at the tip of the land, Rameshwaram. Actually it is an island that is surrounded by water. So this is the birthplace of APJ Abdul Kalam. So this is Rameshwaram, is the birthplace of APJ Abdul Kalam. So APJ Abdul Kalam is telling us that he was born in Rameshwaram. Today we know this state by the name of Tamil Nadu. Okay, so APJ Abdul Kalam was born into a middle class Tamil family, and his place of birth Rameshwaram is an island town in the state of Tamil Nadu in the Bay of Bengal. And today we know this state is Tamil Nadu, but when he was born, जब उनका जन्म हुआ था, at that time उस समय this state was known as Madras state. इस state का नाम क्या था? Madras. So here he talks about his father. So my father, Jainuddin, had neither much formal educated nor much wealth. Okay, despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom and true generosity of spirit. So here the word innate. Innate means a quality of feeling in one's nature. Generosity means generosity of spirit means his soul sought to help others who were needy. Very kind. He was very kind. So APJ Abdul Kalam's father's name was Jainuddin, and APJ says that his father was not very rich. He did not have wealth. He did not have money. He did not highly educated. But despite these disadvantages, he had some other qualities. And what are these qualities? He was naturally very wise and was generous too. So he had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Ashiyamma. So APJ mother's name was Ashimma. She used to help his father. She was a great support and help to him. I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that far more outsider ate with us than all the members of our family put together. So APJ mother was also generous and very kind-hearted, and every day she used to feed. वो इतने सारे लोगों को खिलाती थी, a lot of people, खाना बनाकर खिलाती थी. She fed a greater number of people from outside than the total number of the member in their family. I was one of many children, a short boy with rather undistinguished looks, born to tall and handsome parents. So here the word undistinguished means ordinary or common. So APJ Abdul Kalam had many siblings, and he described himself that he had short heighted and common looks. बहुत छोटी height का था और normal look था उनका. He did not have any exceptional looks. On the contrary, his parents were very tall and handsome. They were good looking. APJ did not inherit these physical qualities. We lived in our ancestral house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. It was a very large pakka house made of limestone and brick on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. So pakka house, you all know the meaning of pakka house. Pakka house means a house made of bricks, cement and limestone. So here APJ Abdul Kalam's ancestral house was very old. It was built in the 19th century and it was pakka house which was made up of bricks and limestone. It is located on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. So my austere father, austere means very simple but strict. Okay, so my austere father used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. However, all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine or clothes. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure. Secure means safe childhood, both materially means in terms of things like clothes, food, medicines, etc. Okay, and emotionally means in terms of love and affection. So APJ's father was very simple, but he was strict also. He wanted to live his life in a simple way and he used to teach his children not to waste money on unnecessarily things like food, clothes and medicines. So APJ says that his parents fulfilled all his needs, provided for everything they provided him, whether it was any tangible things or their love and affection. What it shows? This shows that he has the quality of gratitude. So APJ is thankful to his parents for whatever they did for him. So the Second World War broke out in 1939 when I was 8 years old. So here APJ Abdul Kalam was 8 years old when the Second World War broke into the year 1939. So we can calculate here that he was born in the year 1931. So for reason I have never been able to understand a sudden demand of tamarind seeds. So here tamarind means kind of fruit. We can call it imli. See here picture I have uploaded. See, and these are the seeds. Okay. So tamarind seeds erupted in the market. I used to collect the seeds and sell them to provision shop on the Mosque Street. So a day's collection would fetch me to the princely sum of 1 anna. So the demand for tamarind seed increased in the market all of a sudden. Okay, and APJ used to collect and sell the tamarind seeds to a provision shop located on Mosque Street, and he would earn a mere sum of 1 anna. Mere sum of 1 anna, as which equals 6 paisa. Okay, that time which equals to 6 paisa. So when he addresses it as a princely sum. So princely sum matlab ek aisa amount of money that he is being ironic, as the amount was very meager. At that time this 1 anna meant a lot of money to him. That is why he used here the word princely sum. So my brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war, which I would later attempt to trace in the headline in Dinamani. So here it is a name of local newspaper, a Tamil Delhi newspaper. Okay, so APJ Abdul Kalam's brother-in-law Jalaluddin used to tell him the stories of the ongoing world war. जो world war चल रहा था उसके बारे में newspaper में से stories बताते थे, उनको सुनाते थे. Later APJ used to read the newspaper. Dinamani used to look for the news of the same stories. Okay, then our areas being isolated. Isolated means lonely, cut off, was completely unaffected by the war. And but soon India was forced to join the Allied forces. So Allied forces means the armies of UK, USA and Russia during the Second World War. So Allied forces and something like a state of emergency was declared. So Rameshwaram was a small island town, so far away from land. So it was not affected by the World War in the beginning, but after some time India had to join the war and combine with the Allied forces. What was that Allied forces? Then a state of emergency was declared in the country, and during emergency the president's rule is implemented in the country. It is like a curfew in the country. A lot of privileges which are given to the people are withdrawn. So the first casualty means loss, came in the form of the suspension of the train. Suspension means end of the train. Halt means stop. At Rameshwaram station, the newspaper now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train on the Rameshwaram road between Rameshwaram and Dhanushkodi. So the first impact of World War II on the people of Rameshwaram was the cancellation of the train stoppages. So जो पहला इम्पैक्ट पड़ा, पहला प्रभाव पड़ा वर्ल्ड वॉर सेकेंड का कहाँ के लोगों पर? रामेश्वरम के लोगों पर. was what? The cancellation of the train stoppage. Where? At the Rameshwaram station. So earlier the train which came from India used to stop at Rameshwaram station and then went further to Dhanushkodi. अब बिना रुके वो डायरेक्ट धनुषकोडी जाने लगी ट्रेन. So here the train which came from India used to stop at Rameshwaram, but now it went further to Dhanushkodi. But now the halt was cancelled. अब वहाँ का जो halt था, जो stop था, उसको cancel कर दिया गया and the train went from India to Dhanushkodi. सीधे इंडिया से धनुषकोडी जाने लगी. So without stopping at Rameshwaram. So with this, the newspaper bundle which used to come to Rameshwaram was thrown out of the moving train as it reached Rameshwaram road. So जब रामेश्वरम रोड आता था तो उसके बीच में जो बंडल होता था न्यूज़पेपर का उसको थ्रो करना पड़ा. कहाँ पर? रामेश्वरम स्टेशन पर. And that forced my cousin Samshuddin, who distribute newspaper in Rameshwaram, to look for a helping hand to catch the bundles, and as if naturally I filled the slot. So filled the slot means fit into a place easily. Samshuddin helped me earn my first wages. So here APJ Abdul Kalam cousin Samshuddin used to distribute newspaper in Rameshwaram. Okay, as the train stopped was cancelled and the newspaper bundle was thrown out of the moving train. So now he needed someone to help him to catch it. अब उसको जरूरत पड़ने लगी कि चलती ट्रेन में से अगर वो बंडल फेंकेगा रामेश्वरम रोड जब आएगी तो somebody or someone he required. So APJ helped Samshuddin by catching the bundle of the newspaper. Okay, and in return Samshuddin paid him a salary which was APJ's first earning. It was my first wages, means it was his first earning. Half a century later, I can still feel the surge of pride. Pride means sudden increase in the feeling of satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. जब हमको हमारे काम के द्वारा कुछ मिलता है, अचीव होता है, तो हमारे अंदर कुछ एक अलग ही फीलिंग आती है, फीलिंग ऑफ सेटिस्फैक्शन. दैट इज कॉल्ड प्राइड इन अर्निंग माई ओन मनी फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. ओके, सो हियर half a century later means what? That after the period of 50 years. So after 50 years passed. So this incident happened 50 years ago. Even now, दैट इज व्हेन ही रोट द बुक. जब वो बुक लिख रहे हैं, जब वो विंग्स ऑफ फायर लिख रहे हैं, ही कुड फील सेटिस्फाइड एंड प्राउड ऑफ हिमसेल्फ, कि उन्होंने अपनी इतनी कम उम्र में इस तरह से खुद से एक रुपए कमाए, पैसे कमाए, जो कि उनके लिए एक प्राइड था, एक फीलिंग ऑफ सेटिस्फैक्शन था. सो एपीजे सेज दैट व्हेनेवर समवन अर्न्स हिज ओन मनी, जब भी कोई अपना खुद का पैसा कमाता है विथ हिज हार्ड वर्क, ही फील्स इट द सेम वे एज ही डिड, उसको ऐसी ही फीलिंग आती है जैसे कि एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम को अभी फीलिंग आ रही थी. एवरी चाइल्ड इज born with some inherited characteristics into a specific socio-economic and emotional environment and trained in certain ways by figures of authority. I inherited honesty and self-discipline from my father, from my mother. I inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness, and so did my 3 brothers and sisters. So here, inherited figures of authority. The word figures of authority. Figures of authority means a person who had authority over another person, or we can say a person who has the power to give orders or make decisions. Inherited means, you all know, inherited means a characteristic or a quality which you have got from your parents or ancestors. जो आपको quality मिलती है अपने parents से या फिर अपने बुजुर्गों से, that is called inherited. Okay, and another word is socio-economic. Socio-economic means in term of money. So we have seen the meaning of figures of authority, inherited and socio-economic. So for a child, the figure of authority, so the child, for the figure of authority is his parents, and the next figure of authority can be his teacher, a person who has authority over the child. Okay, a person here, APJ is saying that whenever a child is born, he has some qualities which he acquires from the elders in his family. वो किससे एक्वायर करता है, किससे लेता है? अपने बुजुर्गों से, अपने बड़ों से. कौन सी फैमिली? उसकी खुद की फैमिली की. एंड दीज डिपेंड अपॉन द सोशल स्टेटस ऑफ द फैमिली, सोशल एज वेल एज इमोशनल एनवायरमेंट. सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द एनवायरमेंट which is there at home. And from his father he inherited what? Honesty and self-discipline. And from his mother he inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness. So his siblings also inherited these qualities from their parents. So children, we will continue the same chapter in next video. Hope this much is clear to you all.